Raider Nation News. In this edition, snow days, sculpting.
Welcome to Raider Nation News. I'm Abby.
And I'm Carter.
Our annual Snow Day celebration was this month, but felt a bit different this year.
Yeah, there was an actual snow day, with the addition of it already being a shortened week.
Wow, only 3 days. It must have been quite an uneventful week due to being so short.
Actually, it was still fun as always. Let's see a recap of what happened.
On February 10th, Lake Park Audubon held their annual Snow Day celebration. The week started off in typical Raider fashion with a week of dress-up days. On Monday, Lake Park Audubon High School went back in time to the 1970s. Then on Tuesday, students were roaming about in their pajamas and kicking it back in the halls. Lastly, on Thursday, students were encouraged to light up the dance floor in their neon outfits. The annual Snow Days coronation on Tuesday had the student body on their toes to see who would become crowned. In the end, Hayden Pearson and Emma Pearson emerged victorious and were named 2020's Snow Days King Queen. Now on to this week's main event. The girls' JV basketball team showed a lot of resolve when face-to-face with the opposing school. It was a close game, but our Raiders pulled through in the end with a score of 67-62. The boys' JV team was the last game of the night. The early game was undeniably dominated by the Raiders, who for the most part maintained a score lead on the challengers. However, as fate would have it, mistakes started to add up and they lost 61-66. Overall, all of our teams put up a valiant effort, and we were all moved by their resolve and spirit. The night was still young though, because a few of our Raiders danced the night away in a neon-themed snow dance. The celebration continued till Friday of the following week when NHS students traveled to the elementary to join in on their Winter Fun Day event. Our students got to add to the festivities by getting involved in various activities like Heads Up, Balloon Houses, and playing outside. Man, what a week. It had its highs and lows. But all in all, it was truly an exhilarating week.
Wow, it really was an exhilarating week. It's a shame that the talent show is postponed.
Yeah, it really is. But on the bright side, Thursday's games were really incredible to watch. Both JV teams seemed so evenly matched.
I agree. It was exciting to watch. Hey Carter, when I say the name Terry, who do you think of?
Terry Bradshaw, former Pittsburgh Steeler.
For me, it's Terry Teichen. He used to teach here, but still remains quite involved in being a catalyst of bringing people together through sports.
Let's learn more.
The Terry Teichen Tournament is a yearly event held at the high school with a vast assortment of wrestlers competing to the best of their weight class for that day. Carson caught up with the gentleman who owns the namesake to see how it got started to where it stands right now.
I started here in the fall of 1974, and I taught continuously till 2008, and I've been subbing ever since, and it's a great place to be. Okay, we started in 1978 with 8, there were smaller schools. Back in those days, you could only have 15 events. 12 could be dual meets, 3 could be tournaments. As athletic director, I just liked the tournament. We kept it going. They changed the name to the Terry Teichen Tournament. I was just happy it wasn't the Memorial Tournament. So, and this is the 43rd year. It's awesome. There's something about this wrestling community.
Thank you, Mr. Teichen, for taking the time to give us this insight that we may haven't known previously. The Teichen Tournament isn't the only competition that happened this month. Ms. Minsky's art students participated in a snow sculpture contest.
On the 10th of February, the students in sculpting class went to Detroit Lakes with a few tools and some warm clothes. They were ready for the Ice Harvest snow sculpting contest. They were given 3 blocks of snow to begin sculpting. Each group had to come up with a creative idea to try to win the judges' approval. With over 20 sculptures there, our school made a turtle, a throne, and a campfire. Our school ended up bringing home the gold when the throne got second place and the campfire got first. Afterwards, they got to go check out the main event, the giant ice castle. Good job, students.
Thanks for representing our school.
Our next story deals with Celebrate Success and School Choice Week. This past month, the school has celebrated the annual School Choice Week. School Choice Week is celebrating the achievement of the voucher system. Students were given scarves after they wrote why they chose LPA. Also, the school had Celebrate Success, which rewarded students for good grades and attendance. The students were let out of class to play games and have fun.
Keep working and continuing a legacy of hard work at LPA.
The robotics team has been busy lately. Let's check up on their progress.
Robotics has had a busy month. They've been working very hard to prepare for their tournament. After the Week 0 practice tournament earlier this month, they've been hard at work fixing and improving their robot. The practice tournament is set up the same as the real one, but for the purpose of testing the robot. Motor, a camera, the ball launcher, and more have been improved since they last tested it there. They finished the robot for the tournaments on February 27th to 29th. The tournament is at the Alara Center in Grand Forks. Wow, that's really cool. I can't wait to see the robot in action. We hope the team did well in competition.
Let's take a look at what the music department has been up to this month. The LPA Band and Choir kicked off February with the annual Pops concert, comprised of the jazz band, junior high choir, and pop group, playing and singing many catchy tunes. It was a great concert to start off the month of February. Since the Pops concert, the senior high band and choir have been hard at work practicing their solos and ensembles competitions for the next month at MSUM.
Great job to our music department. Radio Nation News wishes you good luck next month at your competition.
Speaking of competition, Speech has been doing a great job representing LPA.
Spencer went and interviewed one of the students on the team, Bethany Rarbert. Let's see what she had to say.
There are 13 categories that you can be in. There's extemporaneous speaking, inform, the team practices are a lot of fun. Where a lot of times we play games before we practice our speeches.
Wasn't it Valentine's Day this month?
Indeed. I even heard some students had a competition.
Wasn't it with pickup lines and teachers?
Yes, it was.
Let's go check it out. For this year's Pickup Line Olympics, we had Kay, Cody, and Henry.
Hey. My cheeks aren't red because I'm blushing. They're red because I looked at you and got sunburned.
If you were a Transformer, you'd be Optimus Fine.
Do you have a jersey? Because I need your name and number.
Whoa, you're so beautiful I forgot my pickup line. Yeah!
You want to see a beautiful person?
There's something wrong with my phone.
What's wrong with it?
It doesn't have your number.
That's a good one too.
You're red hot just like your hair.
If you were a fruit, you'd be a fine apple.
Do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I walk by again?
Cody and Kay advanced to round 2 with the highest scores.
Are you a parking ticket? Because you got fine written all over you.
You must be a keyboard, because you're just my type.
You know, Beachy, I'm no organ donor, but I'll gladly give you my heart.
You must be a bank loan, because you've got my interest.
I like that. I can give that one. I can give that one. I can give that one.
Kay is our winner with a flawless victory. I might have to use some of those.
Me too.
Well, that's a wrap for this episode. We'll see you next month.